All right, welcome everybody. So tonight we're going to do a little improvement on the JK. We're going to try to bring some life back, some color back to the fender flares. And so we're going to try the heat gun method on the fender flares. Years of being out in the sun have really destroyed them, and the UV has really faded them out to that gray color. So we're going to give it a try, and I'll bring you all along for the ride. Okay, so we're going to start with, I cleaned them off a little bit, some water and soap and rag, got the dirt out of the pores there. Cut me a piece of cardboard to protect the paint. That's one of the thick pieces of cardboard because I had some thinner stuff. This is a double pane right there if you can see it. And then I borrowed a heat gun from my neighbor, and we're gonna get after it and see how it goes. Watched a couple of YouTube videos on it, and it seems pretty easy. They said be careful of the paint, not to get too close or you'll melt the clear coat there. So we're gonna give it a try and see how it goes. This Milwaukee one has got settings on the back. It's got Fahrenheit 100, 350, 600, 800, 1040. And I'm guessing, because of the trigger there, that it's got low and high heat, or low and high fan. So we're gonna stick it on 600 and low and see how it goes. Still blowing cold. That takes it a second to heat up. It's definitely warm enough. It's not getting real hot. Kick it up to high. There we go. It's still not getting real hot. I'm gonna kick it down. I'm gonna try 800. Oh yeah, that'll give it some movement. So, looks like you got kind of a circular pattern. Stay in one place too long, it looks like it starts to distort fenders a little bit. I don't know if it's necessarily melting anymore, which I guess it is. Let's see if we back up. 1.5 to 2 inches away. You kind of see some of the light gray spots. Just go back over them. max. Oh yeah. That's a lot easier. Get some distance away from it. It's like spray painting with air. I think the point behind the circle pattern is so you don't get lines. Somehow I'm still getting some lines. Or maybe it's just more faded spots. Pretty cool process. Bringing the fenders back to life. I guess I'm trying to do a circular pattern with about a 50% overlay. I'm interested to see what happens right here on the spot. Maybe that's some WD-40 or something. So give me a nice line to work off of. Definitely don't want to hold it in a spot too long. You definitely start melting. That's what we're doing anyways, but yeah, I think it's alright to come back and do some touch-up. You can see a spot kind of bleeds through with a little gray. Just come back and pull it again. Just trying to burn its face off. All right, there is the after shot. Now, from straight ahead, straight up and down, it looks great. Come from an angle, you can start to see some of the gray areas in here. It's come back and hit it. So what I'm thinking is, if you're shooting straight down, you know, it's a porous surface, it's rough. So you may have to come in from one side, the other side, straight down, maybe this way, that way, to be able to get that gray area out right there. But overall, it looks a lot better than it did. A whole lot better. So you can see swirl marks over here on the fender. Not a big deal. I'll come back over there and I'll probably go over it another time. Let it cool off, come back over it, and see how it looks. Cardboard worked well, real well. You can see there's some cracks and spaces and stuff in it, but almost caught it on fire. All right, all finished up. Front fenders, back fenders looking good. One of the things I didn't really do, because once I started, I didn't want to stop. So I should have cleaned them better. I should have really, you know, maybe got a SOS pad or something like that and really scrubbed on them and got them real clean. You can definitely tell where things, dirt, bugs, mud, stuff like that is. So I just wiped it down with soap and water. But anyways, went ahead and did the bumpers. So after doing this, I highly suggest doing the bumpers first. Get a feel for things, figure out how you're gonna do it, get comfortable with it, know what you're gonna do. You can kind of see right in here, the lines. That's because of the cardboard. So I may go back later and try to get a little bit closer, but I was afraid to get the paint. Luckily I didn't get the paint except for one spot right up here. Here's the front fender. Front fender's not bad. You can see where the dark spots right in here, the swirls. It's kind of where I stayed too long. But right here, you can kind of see where the paint got a little hot. I don't know if it'll scrape off or not. Maybe it will. Or maybe the cardboard got hot, I'm not sure. But anyways, start with the bumpers. Do the back bumper. It's nice and straight, flat. It's easy to do. There's not a whole lot of contours. And that way, get a feel for it. You understand how it's gonna work, and you'll feel more comfortable with it. So overall, very pleased with it. Looks very good. Looks real good. A lot better than it did.